Hi guys, Tiny One Badger here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make arm wings, which I'm not wearing right now. Give me a second. Alright, arm wings! They're perfect, shut up. No, I completely admit I didn't do this project super well. There's a lot of stuff that I would improve about it, but I also only had like a couple days to get it done. So this is the tutorial for these wings, but I'm also going to interlude a lot of stuff that I would do if I did this project again. I would start with feathers that are the same color that I was going for, because when I airbrushed them, it totally destroyed all of the quality of the feathers. Like, look at that, that's nasty. So this is like kind of a fail, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it correctly. So when you make this project, it'll look way better than mine. And how many tutorials is that the case? Usually when you make a project, it's like so much worse than the thing you're tutorialing, but I guarantee you, if you do this project, it's going to look better than this. I mean, it's kind of easy to look better than this, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, if you wanna know how to make this wing, watch the video. The base of the wings are going to be spandex sleeves with foam inserts for the shape, and the dowel rod or small PVC pipe to form the first feather. Alright, we're going back to preschool and tracing out some turkey hands. To start out, I'm drawing my arm on some butcher paper, and this will be our pattern for the wing tube? I don't know. Keeping my ring and pinky fingers together so I can use those fingers to move the dowel rod I'm using to shape the wings. I got this idea from Canine Hybrid's Aerodactyl video because I think those wings have a really awesome shape, even though the tutorial's like a million years old. Once we have our arm drawn out, we're going to add the wing shape to the pattern. I'm basing this off of an actual bird wing, so I can both use my fingers and pull back the wings. It's a comfortable design. Also, listen to how creepy this sounds. That's like a how-to basic video, right? Now we're going to cut it out. The fabric I'm using is a spandex with a lot of stretch both ways. That's really important. And I folded it over so there's 4 layers of fabric because I'm lazy and I only want to cut this out once. Using the whole paper pattern, we're going to pin it to the fabric and cut out all 4 pieces. I cut out the foam inserts using only the drawn-on wing parts of the pattern. I draw both of the patterns onto 2-inch foam and cut them in half. You could also use thick foamies for this. I would actually suggest that more because it would make the base thinner and stiffer. I cut it out with a random razor I have laying around for some reason. Now I'm sewing around the perimeter of the fabric so we get a big pillow-looking thing. I sew up everything but where the arm goes in. That's actually pretty important so you can get everything that you need to stuff into the wing, or else you can't do anything with it and you're gonna have to cut a new hole. I glue a dowel to the narrow foam part, and the length of the dowel is going to be the longest part of the feather. I also add a few stitches for security. I also add a cap to this part of the dowel near the fingers so you don't have to feel it scraping against your finger crotches. With these parts glued together, I cram the dowel foam into the wing. It takes a little bit of finagling, and I would rather use a narrow PVC pipe so I don't have to worry about it breaking constantly. Lastly, I add a stitch between the part where my arm goes and the foam, so I don't have to be bumping uglies with a bunch of foam and supports. That's definitely not the right word for that. Whatever. I think it would look a lot better if I used a thinner foam on the arm. I think it just needs to look thinner. But this is a fine shape too. On to making the feathers. I made them using stiffened felt and dowels. I think the main dowel on the fabric should be a PVC pipe, but the rest could totally be your run-of-the-mill skewers, like, you know, marshmallows and hot dog roastin'. I cut out one large feather and glue it down to the main dowel. I make it very long because it's going to be viewed from the front and the back. You know how bird wings look? I cut out the feather with 2 pieces of stiffened felt on top of each other, so I get 2 even matches for both wings. As I glue the feathers down, I use a lot of hot glue, because it helps stabilize the feathers and keeps everything in place. I reference real birds, layering the feathers based on how actual bird wings go. Lastly, I layer real feathers on top of the fake ones. I think the whole wing could be done with fake feathers and faux fur if you're more on the vegan side of things, like Clockwork Creatures did on this suit. Check out their channel, by the way, they're really awesome. And if you do use real feathers, make them the color of what you're making. I airbrushed mine and really ruined the quality of them. I make a dowel feather for each finger and glue the fabric to the feathers, so it doesn't even look like I have hands anymore. The footage is about to abruptly stop, by the way. So is this a good cosplay? No. I mean, the feet were okay. The toes falling off. So, yeah, I didn't film the rest of the wing making because I kind of thought I wasn't going to make this video, but all I did was airbrush it, and it got worse from there. So I airbrushed it in like lighter to darker shade and tried to like mesh the wing color with the arm color as much as I could. I would say get a feather color as close to your fabric color as possible, or maybe like add the feathers a little bit more onto the fabric. I'm not sure how well that would stay, but yeah, that's just what I would do. I love flapping this wing, it's so fun. But one of the things that I liked about this wing design, because the character I was cosplaying was Pappy from Monster Musume, and the thing that I liked about this design is that I have use of my fingers. So I can like hold things and like drink all of the cherry Pepsi that I've been leaving in my room to like just fester here for 3 weeks. Anyways, yeah, so I really like this design because I have good hand control. The wings like look cute and natural. I can fold them up. See? Look how cute that is. I'm just a little burb. And also, I have, like, it does its job as a wing, you know? Like, this reads as wing. And, like, it even doesn't look that bad on my camera. It might look worse, it looks a lot worse in person, but on camera, it's not too bad. Hey, it's Mal approved, okay? Mal approves of it. It's fine. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more. I've got a lot more ideas. And, yeah.
Hello. Did you want to be in the video today? Did you want to be in the video? No, you didn't. You wanted to be asleep. You wanted to just sleep. You're such a lazy little puppy.
What's she doing?
Come on, baby. Want to go see Cody? Is that what you want?
Best dog.